A sudden about-face on tariffs by President Trump, sending markets shooting up across the world. The Dow had its biggest one-day point gain ever, closing up more than 2,900 points. The Nasdaq gained more than 1,800, and the S&P 500 closed up 474 points. It follows a 90-day pause ordered by President Trump on tariffs, excluding China, which saw another increase today to 125%. CBS's Ed O'Keefe explains the abrupt reversal and its impacts.
You have to have flexibility.
President Trump's decision to dial back his tariff assault on most of the world, except China, came amid volatile stock market losses, a reeling bond market, and the plummeting price of oil, all in the last week.
I thought that people were jumping a little bit out of line. They were getting yippy.
A sentiment echoed today by the CEOs of Delta and J.P. Morgan Chase.
We're in uncharted, unprecedented uncertainty.
I think it could get worse if we don't make some progress here.
By the afternoon, the president's decision had sent stocks soaring. The Dow jumped more than 2,000 points in 10 minutes.
When were you made aware of
The sudden change in policy came as Democrats grilled his top trade representative on Capitol Hill.
It looks like your boss just pulled the rug out from under you and paused the tariffs, the taxes on the American people. There's no strategy. You just found out 3 seconds ago, sitting here, we saw you.
Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent claims 70 countries had reached out for new deals, allowing the president to pull back. For the next 3 months, most countries continue enduring a 10% tariff on their imports. But China, who retaliated with 84% tariffs this morning, had their penalties spiked to 125%. Mexico and Canada, are they part of the 10%?
Yes.
Okay. Second, given then that you have the rest of the world essentially calling and it's not China, is this now just all about China?
Well, it's about bad actors. China is the most imbalanced economy in the history of the modern world, and they are the biggest source of the U.S. trade problems.
The Treasury Secretary says the complex trade talks will begin with Japan and then move on to Vietnam, South Korea, and India, all of them neighbors of China. While trade officials will begin the negotiations, ultimately, several officials said, it'll be the president that puts the finishing touches on the talks. Ed O'Keefe, CBS News, the White House.
Well, many people aren't waiting for prices to rise on Chinese-made goods, including iPhones. Almost all of them are made in China, and Apple says it would be almost impossible to make them anywhere else. Tonight, KCAL's Lauren Pozen rushed to the Apple Store in Pasadena to talk to shoppers there. Lauren.
Yeah. Well, you know, Pat, usually we see this mad dash to the Apple stores in September when the new iPhones drop, right? But not this time. Shoppers are taking no chances. They want to lock in these prices today. Apple shoppers who were once on the fence about upgrading are suddenly making their move.
I bought i16. iPhone 16 Pro Max.
Shopper Bernetta Driver says there's one reason she came to the Apple Store in Pasadena.
I've been listening to the news, and they're talking about prices going up, and I figured I'd get in before the prices went up.
She's not alone.
Wanted to get one that was in stock in the United States before that happened.
On Wednesday, President Donald Trump raised U.S. tariffs on China to 125%.
President Trump and the Chinese are now locked in a clear and classic tariff war.
For Apple, most of its smartphones are made in China. Experts say the price of the latest iPhone could jump 43% from $799 to $1,500.
If a lot of the Apple products are made in China, and if the tariff applies to all of them, it's going to hurt Apple quite seriously.
The president and its administration says the tariffs are aimed at spurring both domestic and foreign companies to build in the U.S.
The army of millions and millions of human beings screwing in little screws to make iPhones, that kind of thing is going to come to America. It's going to be automated, and great Americans, the trade craft of America, is going to fix them, is going to work on them.
But economists say moving production to America for a company like Apple wouldn't reduce costs.
If you're trying to make an iPhone in the United States, according to one analyst, that would cost about $3,500.
The factories are built here. The product will end up being more expensive, but we'll at least have Americans working in those factories. The problem is that these are not factories where you have a lot of people working.
With so much uncertainty surrounding the tariffs and the impact, people are doing what they can to protect themselves and their wallets.
I thought I'm making the right choice in getting an iPhone right now before it gets even more crazy.
And just remember, even though this was all about Apple tonight, these tariff hikes, we could see increases in all of our personal electronics and gadgets across the board. Reporting live in Pasadena, Lauren Pozen, KCAL News.
Lauren, if I had known you were going to be there, I would have asked her to bring me back a case. So thanks a lot.
Oh, I would have got it for you.
Okay. Thanks, Lauren. Well, China isn't backing down from the tariff war. Coming up at 9:30, how Beijing has been preparing for this moment for years.